Patriot Games were tremendous, a tremendous success. Great young athletes, the future of our country. And we had a great time in Ohio, a fantastic time in Ohio. The country's doing well. The stock market's fantastic. Record. We have 79 records so far in a short period of time. More people are working right now in the United States than ever before, and prices are dropping fast. Iran is going fine, going just absolutely fine. We totally control the Strait of Hormuz. We have control over it. Nobody else, only us. Our Navy is unbelievable, and things are going great for our country. Go ahead.
President, can you tell us about your ride on the airport catering truck in Turkey? Why did you need to do that?
Well, it's only up to Secret Service. I just follow what they'd like to do. So I go by Secret Service and the military. They wanted me to go on a different flight, a different plane, equal safety, but they wanted me to do it, so I do it. I do what they say.
What was the nature of the threat?
There was a threat out there. I didn't really ask them much about it. I get a lot of threats.
Mr. President, Darlene Graham has made it to the runoff election in South Carolina. What are you going to do to help her get over the finish line?
She just called me to thank me for the endorsement, and it's great that she's doing so well, and she's a very good woman. And she's got good genetics because she's related to Lindsay, who's a real professional. So we'll see. I'm going to call her right now. She just called me 2 minutes ago. She won by how many points?
Well, it's not done yet, but she's clearly the victor as opposed to all the other people.
And that's good. That's what she wants.
Will you campaign for her down in South Carolina?
I mean, just so you understand, I like the other people in the race also. They're all Trump. I mean, they're all Trumpers, but you know, I endorsed her. I think she's great. It's really in honor of her brother, and she's really a very smart woman. You know, Lindsay loved his sister. More than anything else, he would tell me about his sister, that she's just outstanding. Yeah, he actually said, she's better than him. That was hard for Lindsay to say. So she's out there. She's doing a great job.
Mr. President, you've mentioned 2028 several times in the last few weeks. At the dinner, you put on a Trump 2028 hat. Are you serious about seeking a third term?
Everybody asks me that question, and you know that the law is very strong on that. I'd love to run, but the law is very strong. I get asked by well, even tonight, they're screaming at the event, 2028. No, everybody wants me to do it, but the law is very strong. Thank you very much, everybody.
Mr. President,
The Turkey flight, Air Force One still flew out of Turkey with press and with White House officials on it. How much of Jeff
went over to England, where it was shown to the soldiers.
still at risk, even though you weren't?
It went over to England because the soldiers wanted to see it.
Right, the one that flew.
And they showed it to the soldiers, and we did a switch over there. And it was really as per the military, and I just have to do what they say. They go for safety, and I have to do what they say.
why was
President,
it
on the midterm,
for you to fly on Air Force One, but not too dangerous for the press?
The plane that I flew on was at greater risk. I think it was
Say
at
that.
greater risk.
Mr. President,
That would be the plane I think that they would be more likely to go for.
Mr. President,
Were you surprised, Mr. President, that the Secret Service was telling you to take that third plane?
Not surprised. I have a lot of threats. I have a lot of threats that you don't know about. Any consequential president has a lot of threats. Non-consequential presidents don't get threats. And I think that I'm maybe the most consequential.
Iran
President,
pulling
may I
something off.
Nobody's done more than me in a period of almost 6 years. There's nobody.
were you worried about a
President.
shoulder-fired missile?
I don't worry about anything, to be honest. Whatever it is, you know my attitude, whatever.
Mr.
How can
President,
you trust Iran at all? And they tried to kill you, Mr. President.
Why? Are you saying I trust Iran? I'm the last person to trust Iran. They've lied to me constantly. We have total control over the Hormuz Strait right now. They don't have control. We have total control. We own it. And at some point, maybe they'll do something and then they get blown away. But right now, we're in a very good position. We have a country that has been the bully of the Middle East for 50 years. It's really 51 if you think about it. Right? We've been saying 47 for 4 years. And they're no longer the bully of the Middle East. Thank you very much, everybody.